Some of the mistakes I see some players do, especially beginners, is when they sit at the keyboard, they tend to drape themselves in front of their keyboard. You see some persons sitting so close to their keyboard that they don't even have space to play the keyboard themselves. The second mistake I see most beginners do is they sit on one side of the bench and they play the keyboard, or sit at the other side of the bench and play the keyboard. The third thing I see beginners do is they slouch in front of the keyboard. Hi and welcome to Big Size Piano. In this tutorial, we're going to be teaching you how to fix and improve your bad sitting posture at the keyboard. So let's get right into it. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to sit like in front of an L shape in front of your keyboard. You want to have that L shape on your keyboard. So avoid sitting slouch like this. Don't ensure your back is slouched, but you want to ensure it's straight up the way I'm having at my back. There's a difference between this and this. You want to ensure you have a straight back like this, and your palm should always be at your lap. So when you're using your right hand, when you're using your left hand, this other hand should be on your lap, to enable you have this proper posture at the keyboard. So you want to ensure you're sitting like this. And the next thing you want to do is you want to ensure you're sitting in the middle of the chair. Don't sit on one side of the chair saying you're playing the keyboard. It doesn't work like that. You won't be comfortable. Maybe you want to go lower to this other side. You won't really be comfortable. So you want to ensure you're sitting in the middle of the chair like this. You want to ensure you're sitting in the middle. You have an L shape like this. Don't slouch. L shape, and ensure your shoulders are relaxed. You don't want them to be going up when you're playing. You want the shoulders to be relaxed. Now the next thing is you don't want to drape yourself over the keyboard or your piano. Don't shift your chairs too close, because the thing it does is your hands won't be comfortable playing the keyboard, and you're going to feel strain all over your back because you're leaning forward to play the keyboard. Your body is not in a relaxed position. So you want to ensure your chairs are back. You shift them back a little. I actually have long legs, so I'm going to shift mine. Mine will move back a little bit more. But if you don't have a long leg, you just shift it back a little bit to the extent that your hands are relaxed and you have this nice L-shaped posture to enable you play better. So you want to ensure you're well seated like this. Don't slouch like this. Don't rest on your hips. Ensure you're sitting up like this. Most drummers, they actually do sit like this when they play on their drums. So the same thing too for beginner players. You want to ensure you're well seated at the keyboard and you're not draping yourself in front of your keyboard. So you want to take a step back, shift it back a little. So you shift it back a little to a comfortable space, and then ensure your legs are well placed and your laps like this. So this is the proper posture to sit like this. So you don't want to be slouching, and you want to sit upright. Don't drape yourself in front of the keyboard. So L-shape posture, stay in the middle of the chair, and ensure you're well seated. So with that in mind, this is the proper posture to sit in front of your keyboard. Now, if you don't have a piano bench like this, you could use any other chairs that you have. I don't know the kind of chairs you have. If you have an office chair or a rubber chair, whatever it is you have that is comfortable, ensure it doesn't have a handle that would disturb you from your hands when you're playing. There's some handle chairs that you have that when you play, the handle disturbs your movement. So you want to ensure it doesn't really have any handle. So when you play, you're going to be comfortable when you play, and ensure you're sitting in the middle. So you could get a chair like this, or you could get a chair that doesn't really have any handle. Whatever works best for you, but I recommend you don't use any chair that has handle, so you'll be comfortable to play. So that is it for the posture. And that was the end of the tutorial. If you found this really helpful, kindly hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button, because this is the channel where we discuss everything beginners, what will help beginners increase their skill level to the intermediate level. And if you have a song request, kindly drop them in the comment below, and maybe a tutorial might be done on them in beginners form. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, practice, 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 because practice is what makes you a better player, a better pianist, and a better musician. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.